The most important thing is that you have to listen to yourself and the words that you tell yourself, because what you say and what you think, and I tell this to my kids all the time, becomes your reality. If you're telling yourself, I'm going to be this or I'm going to be that, or you're telling yourself, I'm a loser, then you'll be a loser. Whatever it is, you tell yourself that and it will manifest. I really believe that we create our lives, again, not just with our actions and the things we do, but the things we think and the self-talk that we give. Being in this business where people are always trying to tell you what you should and shouldn't do, you really have to have a strong sense of self and gut and instinct and follow that.
It was interesting, my niece, when she was 10 or 11, she did something for the science fair, and she basically took 2 plants, and one plant she gave loving words to, and the other plant she said hateful words to, and in like a few days, the same plant treated the same way with the same water, same light, everything, the one with the negative energy or, the negative words, it died. Like it literally was like the soil dried up, it died, it was done. And the other one was like growing, like flourishing. And it's just so true that you emit such positivity and love, right? So happiness to me looks like love and light.
What I try to do is just try to be still and understand that things come and go, emotions come and go. The important thing is to accept them all, to embrace them all, and then you can choose to do with them what you want versus being controlled by emotion. A lot of times I've seen players, even myself, when I was younger, being consumed by a particular fear, and to the point where you're saying, okay, it's not good to feel fear. I shouldn't be nervous in the situation. And it does nothing but grow versus stepping back and saying, yeah, I am nervous about the situation. Yeah, I am fearful about the situation. What am I afraid of? And then you kind of unpack it. And then it gives you the ability to look at it for really what it is, which is nothing more than your imagination running its course.
All of the influences come out everywhere. I mean, you get influences from everything. You get inspiration from, I could literally look at this bag and be like, look at how the zipper is, and look at how the shapes go like this, and how the colors change, and how the belt buckles the way that the belt buckles, or the way that it clips, or the way that it tugs, and whatever. You can get any inspiration from anything. To write a song, to make a shirt, to come up with a video, it just comes out of everything you can look at. You can get creative and inspired by anything, really. So I think I'm definitely always doing that, I'd say, and letting it out in songwriting and singing, and the way that I perform, and the way that I, act and stuff like that.
We all have this negative self-talk that goes in our head. Guess what? There's enough people that are telling us we can't do it, that we're not good enough. Why do we want to tell ourselves that? We know for a fact that thoughts influence actions, right? We know that our thoughts influence actions. Why do we want to say that negative self-talk to ourselves? We need to get our own self-affirmations. Muhammad Ali, what was his self-affirmation? I am the greatest. Who else is going to tell you? There need to be quiet moments in your bedroom, quiet moments when you're brushing your teeth, that we need to reaffirm, I am the captain of my ship and the master of my fate. That is my affirmation.
Waiting for everyone to agree may take too long. Right.
I'm not going to sit inside of a corporation for 20 years. The time is now. The time is now to express and for people to believe in themselves. The time is now for it to be okay to be great. People in this world shun people for being great, for being a bright color, for standing out. But the time is now to be okay to be the greatest you.
Sometimes you will close doors to yourself that you didn't even know were always open. You literally put the door and the knob and the handle and the key on them when they never were there. And once I realized that, I was like, the sky really is the limit. But it's like, as I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I shall fear no evil, for thou my, you know what I'm talking about. Yep. That is the mind. That is the valley of the shadow of death. The thoughts that the things that people say to you that regurgitate in your mind. Your mind is like a computer, and it's just playing back in itself what it's already seen. That's why you have to follow your heart. Your heart, it may not know how things are going to happen, but it feels it. So if you follow that, that's where you'll end up where it is. You'll be able to really manifest what it is your dreams are, because your mind doesn't know because it hasn't seen them yet. You're the one that's supposed to deliver it to the world.
Get up early and you work hard. Those times when you stay up late and you work hard. Those times when you don't feel like working, you're too tired, you don't want to push yourself, but you do it anyway. That is actually the dream. That's the dream. It's not the destination, it's the journey.